We'll take you now to the world of Vortwelt. The sun is shining up in the sky. There are various wolves and rabbits in the surrounding woods with strangely identical trees. There is a crowd of people all hanging around a singular flower girl in a meadow. Um, as the camera kind of pans through, there is a man sticking a bucket upside down on top of a merchant's head and taking vegetables off of their cart. And as the music kind of swells, there's a naked man with just a loincloth rolling through the streets as he goes about his business. In this world, the in the town of Frischberg, the citizens don't really have too many problems that can't be solved by the local adventurers. There seems to be a sort of endless supply of these mercenaries for hire, and they work pretty cheap normally. Uh, and this has gone on for years, decades. Uh, but today, today when it's kind of calmed down, the mercenaries and heroes are thinner on the ground. Everything feels off for just a second. Like you were just 2 feet to the left and then 2 feet to the right and then back where you were. And then some thoughts creep into your head. Why have I been standing in the same spot for years? Where where did I come from? What's going on? As the we'll pan over to the vegetable merchant with a bucket on their head.
Um, it's important to note that he doesn't think, where did I come from? He thought, where did I get all of these turnips? He's like, my beloved turnips, where did you come from? Because he knows, like, they're all identical. Like, all identical. And it's like the only thing he can see past the bucket. And, like, he just, gosh. And he's just like touching his turnips, like, do you see this? And he just turns around and he's like, do you see these turnips?
As you look around, you can see uh, there don't appear to be any heroes around anymore. But off of this, you can see that there is the local herbalist, a little flower girl, frolicking out in the meadows.
How far away is she?
She's within shouting distance.
Yeah, you.
Oh, you. Oh, okay. And she kind of like weakly walks over. I'm sorry. I was just I've been so sick lately. I haven't been able to grow my flowers, and I was wondering if maybe you could go out into the forest and find me some.
Why would I do that?
Well, without my flowers, I wouldn't be able to get any better.
Do you have any money?
I can reward you with a prize that I always seem to have.
What prize?
It's a cake.
Holds his hand out and then offers a turnip.
Thank you, adventurer.
No, I sell vegetables.
As you hand over the turnip, Poppy does reach into her pocket and just pulls out a full like sheet cake, immaculately decorated. Strangely, though, Poppy, as you're pulling this out of your pocket, it's not mushed. Also, you don't. Your house doesn't have an oven.
Well, no wonder you're sick. You only eat junk. Have the vegetable. Get like
Is this
20
the miracle
HP.
cure? Oh, okay.
In one bite, the entire turnip is gone.
What did you say was wrong with you?
I have the black lung.
Is this something people can catch? Because I think we have bigger problems.
Oh, what do you mean, adventurer? I mean, merchant? Do you have a real name?
Bert.
Bert? Hi, Bert. I'm Poppy Petal. And I normally sell daisies.
As you are talking, there is the sound of a bell in the air, and you know that this is the bell at town hall, and it is ringing currently. You can't remember the last time it rang.
I don't think that's ever happened before. Meeting? Do we have a mayor? Bert? Are you the mayor?
How else would the town run?
That's a good point. I'm normally surrounded by adventurers all the time, so I never really have noticed anybody else in town.
In that case, you don't think that bell's important, do you? Because I could just have you stand on the far side of the cart, and then anyone who wants to, I don't know, give you something, they have to buy a turnip. Or collard greens.
Oh, yeah, so you want to like team up and it's like a subscription service, kind of? Where like if they want to talk to me, they have to pay you first?
Sure, yeah.
Could be like a weekly thing.
Oh, that's a long time to wait for vegetables. They're a great source of HP. These are RP. Not sure why. What does RP stand for?
Rose petals.
As the bell rings again, you see there is the local priest is walking down towards the town hall.
I do say there are less adventurers around. I've no.
Oh, will you help me find my daisies so I can get a miracle cure?
No. Will you help me get 10 girth roots so I can perform my nightly rituals?
I don't sell those.
I can offer you gold and XP.
I can sell you a cabbage if you also buy 5 collard greens. I have too many.
Tell me, have you heard of the teachings of Zanzan?
There was an adventurer named Zach, exclamation point 15, that would visit me weekly. He earned a lot of cakes. Pulls out another cake.
The teachings of Zanzan, he is the controller of the elements. He creates miracles with earth, fire, water,
I mean,
Very nice.
named off 2 of those things.
and wind.
Does he
Not
do
very
healing?
good. How does he
Healing
feel
of the
about root
lungs?
vegetables?
He creates the rains that fuel the growth of root vegetables.
Okay, but what about
Seems
like
an okay guy.
if somebody like went into a coal mine for like an hour one time and then they came out and it turns out that they had black lung and they were just coughing all the time? Asking
They
for a
can
friend.
perform miracles. We can just freeze the germs out of you. I
A germ?
okay. I'll be honest. The teachings of Zanza are a little where it's kind of it might be soon becoming an illegal religion soon because of our unorthodox healing methods.
I don't
But,
need anything messing with my vendor's license.
Listen, the evil emperor Ganthor, he hates Zanzan. He wants to get rid of it. And you need to help me find adventurers so we can stop this.
Well, if it'll make me better, I'll do it.
Perfect.
They do buy vegetables.
I
How dangerous is this quest to find whatever roots?
it's about difficulty level 5.
Fair enough. They will need plenty of restorative food.
Yes.
No, it's alright. It can't be what the
I found a
turnips live in.
potato. Is that what you were looking for?
No, that's from my cart. Put that back.
I don't know. I think this might be what he's looking
No,
for. Is this it?
Look. I have like 7 of identical potatoes. And there's one spot. where
That
there's
means
missing potatoes.
Girth roots, you'll see them growing out of the ground. They all look identical. They're sort of bluish, and they kind of whistle, make a whistling noise.
Can I whistle back at them?
Yes.
You hear
Give me the potato.
the rattling of chains and the dragging of something heavy.
Oh, this is the first time I've ever been out of my cell. What are they taking me out here for? Calm down, guards. Jeez, I don't even interact with people. Why am I?
That's right, because we don't really know why you were in there in the first place. We're kicking you out of the jail.
Oh, with the manacles still on?
Do you have a key? No, I don't have a key. Do you have a key? Yes. Consider them a gift for your new life.
Wow. I am eternally grateful.
As for
Praise. Whatever.
As for the rest of you, you probably ought to get to the town hall. I believe the mayor has called a meeting.
Oh, where's the town hall?
Yeah, usually I just stay here.
And usually I'm hiding under the bridge.
And I'm just too weak to go anywhere anyways. Although I made it here all right.
Can you please stop coughing on the produce? Those rutabagas do not benefit.
Oh, I thought that these were leaf bugs.
As the guards point up towards the town hall, you can see it's kind of up on a hill, and there is a tower sticking out of it with the bell on it. Excuse me. The 2 guards start heading off towards town hall.
Wait, guards, will one of you carry me up the hill?
The 2 guards like look at each other. All right. I want you to go ahead and talk it over with someone.
Okay, cool. Do you want to remind the audience what that is?
So the way this works is, whenever one of our players has to make a move, they get to choose one or more of their talents or tools or just abilities that they have. They can then roll that many six-sided dice, and if they get a 6 on any of them, they succeed. If they get a 5 or a 4, it's a partial success, and anything below that is a failure.
So I'm gonna say to them, oh, I just don't want to spend all of my energy walking around to a meeting. I just want to use my energy to get better. And using my motivation to get healthy. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatcha? It's a 2.
Well, I mean, you seem to be doing all right now, and I mean, I've seen you on my patrol, and you're always standing up and honestly courting a lot of adventurers. And they're
Oh,
troublemakers.
Yeah, I see you skipping outside my cell. Yeah.
Oh, I might faint. Somebody should catch me. Ugh.
Bert just watches her fall over his feet. Kind of nudges her with the boot. Ground's not clean. You should probably get up.
She
Well,
like
that was
opens
weird.
one eye to see if anybody cares.
He's just
It
looking
would be-
down at her.
It would be against the teaching of Zanzan to let this poor girl suffer on her own. So
I thought it was against the
I will
teachings of
suffer
Zanzan
with
to touch
her.
a woman.
and I it's also against the teachings of Zanzan to be
Wait,
to-
you were
to touch-
the guard said the guards say, "Wait, you worship Zanzan?"
no, I don't.
Talk it over.
Or
Or I guess it was
okay.
it sneak around the stealth one. Don't get caught.
Yeah.
James,
Well,
real
nice.
quick.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that my cart has a beast of burden attached?
Yeah, we'll say that. What do you want? A donkey, a goat, big chicken.
Big chicken.
Let's go with a donkey. At this point, he's kind of like shuffled back, so Poppy's no longer on his feet, and is like, well.
Okay. So I'm going to use my motivation, spread the teachings of Zanzan. I can't do that from a jail cell, so
Okay, that works.
yeah. I'm rolling 2 dice, correct? Or
if it is
It's
one
just
dice,
one.
it's dice equal
It's-
to the number of things that you're using. It's just
Yeah,
if you
I
have
flashed
0
back.
things,
I
you just
remember-
can't succeed.
yeah, I remember how this game works, right?
Right. right.
Nice. That's a 6.
Oh, perfect.
There you go.
So as you say, oh yeah, the teachings of Zanzan. Oh, do you worship Zanzan? No, I don't. The guard just look at each other and say, must have been the wind.
Must have been.
Very nice.
And they continue walking towards town hall.
I take the reins of my donkey Peaches, and I start walking. I was like, well, someone's probably gonna be hungry up there.
I'm gonna hitch up my manacles to the back of your wagon and just let it drag me.
Birdie will Birdie. Now I've started doing it. Bert pauses, looks back.
I'm not doing any more effort. I've been in prison for a long time. You know how atrophied I am?
I know how mangled and bruised you will be by the time we reach town hall.
Beats prison.
Okay, giddy up, Peaches.
with like a audible sigh, Peaches starts heading up the hill.
Girl, we can tie
So-
you to the back of my car too.
I'm gonna hold it
I
just a little
will-
longer to see if I can get carried somehow.
Tithias is laying on the ground next to you. I'm suffering with you, my child.
As you should.
Teachings of Zanza.
With that, Poppy is just like kind of weirded out and is like, "This is not fun anymore," and she'll just quietly like get off, dust herself off, pick up the cake she dropped, and like we'll just start walking.
And I will seeing her get up, I will get up, throw my monk's hood over my head, assume the appropriate prayer stance, and I will walk toward town hall.
Yeah, you all arrive at town hall. Standing outside is the mayor, Mayor Flintwell, a man wearing very regal looking armor. It's all gold and it's got like some kind of like a high collar, high cloth collar, a very nice hat. I guess he's got a like broadsword on his hip that has like all this gold inlay. Uh, as as he's standing there, the guards kind of take up posts next to him. As he sees the rest of you coming, he says, "Ah, finally, everyone's here." You look around; it's just the now 7 of you.
Town's a lot smaller than I remember.
I guess those hoodlums who put the bucket on my head were just passing through.
Yes, it is odd that we have more houses than people.
Does that mean I could have 2 houses?
Well, I'm not sure what we could consider your hovel a house. I wasn't keeping that in the census. It's more like a tent.
I was under the assumption nobody wanted me actually in town because I'm such an embarrassment.
I mean, you laid on the ground. That is pretty mortifying.
Yeah, you do have a lot of mud on you.
Yeah, and
Not good for your lungs.
while he's still hitched to the car, he's like, "Yeah, you're pretty much embarrassing everyone."
Can't look at you.
She'll like brush the rest of the mud off as best she can.
And as she brushes it off, it just like sticks to me. Like if she wasn't even close to me.
Yeah, it's just, and it goes like almost the opposite direction, just right into your face.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No, that's just nature.
It's just nature.
Bless you.
It's how things.
Sorry.
I'm meant to be dirty, and it's just how it's supposed to be.
Well, okay.
Well, I'm sure you all know why I called this meeting.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are we renewing
pardon
the
me.
vendor's licenses?
Are the teachings of Zanzan being made legal?
No,
Uh,
and no.
have you found me a suitor?
He like considers himself, and he's like, this guy's like in his 50s. He looks over at Soggy. Looks over at Tithus. No,
Oh.
unless Bert.
Guess I'll die alone.
Okay.
No, I'm calling this meeting because I fear we've come under a spell or recently come out of one. Speaking with these, my guards, it's almost like we've been living on autopilot for a long time, and I don't even know what that word means. The two guards kind of look at each other. Yeah, I don't know what that means either. I think this must be the work of the Dark Wizard Horrid.
This makes a lot of sense. Because in my mind, I was born in prison, and then you guys kept me there, and that didn't make a lot of sense.
Well, we've released you now, so I feel like I've already apologized when we let you go.
Yeah. Can we take off the manacles now?
He looks around. He's like, well, we don't have a key, but I do have this. And he pulls out his broadsword. He like glows with all this like magical energy. Hold out your arms.
They're pretty important for the vegetable vending.
Hold my arms out.
Oh, that was a
Enamored by his sword.
specific. Oh, okay.
With shing shing, 2 slices of his sword, the manacles fall off of your arms.
Thanks.
It's a universal key. Now, I suggest that we pool our resources and find an adventurer who can go out and figure out what Horde has done to us and make sure he doesn't do it again.
Well,
I mean, that would be a frightfully awful mission, Mr. Mayor, sir.
I mean, don't they normally just come to us? Yesterday, I sold like quite a pretty penny. The guy, he ate like 20 heads of lettuce right there in front of me. It was horrifying.
I don't think
Yeah, and usually people just find me at. I mean, there are a lot of people crowded around my hiding place under the bridge.
Do we know where they went? Like, are they fleeing from this curse? Is it impending doom? What? I'm trying to get a read on the situation.
Is there a seasonal event going on?
That's true. Do I need to bring in new crops?
As he considers that, you hear a thud, 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 as coming up the path into the town hall, a man, a very generic looking man in a loincloth, holding a dagger, just rolls in and stands there, looking like straight forward, not at any one of you in particular.
There. Let's ask him to
My
do it.
vegetables?
He picks up he pulls out a coin from his belt and he throws it behind the mayor. Mayor turns around. What? The guards turn around. What was that?
This one and
The man walks up behind the mayor and stabs him.
oh,
Ah!
definitely not an adventurer, not a hero. That is it's not. They can't stab. They cannot stab us. That I know that for sure.
He makes a grabbing motion in the air, and suddenly he is holding all of the mayor's equipment. As he turns around to you, Bert, and tries to start handing you the mayor's hat.
I don't want that.
Turnip. 50 turnips.
For a hat? That's easily like 800G. That's too many. That
50 turnips.
Oh.
All right, guys. Yeah, this run's dead. Look, I'm gonna have to try again. Getting some weird stuff going on right now, and he just disappeared.
Or has
I'm going to walk up to the
girl's
body of
giving
the
me
dead
something.
mayor and crouch over.
Yeah, the mayor's just in a loincloth.
What?
Who could have done this?
Oh
You saw it was the guy.
I mean, yeah,
He
I
had
saw it was I
face.
saw who did it. I just,
no! Oh,
just
I'm
felt right to
sorry.
say that.
Just when violent things happen, I'm programmed to black out and faint, so I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, and I wasn't paying attention.
as they all turn around from looking at the coin that was thrown at the wall.
Guards, you should. That man teleported out. You should find him.
Well, I mean, I'm not a teleporter. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, like I mean, now he has the sword of light, and that's a strong sword. It just cut through steel or iron or whatever those manacles are made out of.
Oh man, I'm awfully scared. I wish somebody would hold my hand.
I've never been outside before.
It's against the teachings of Zanzan to touch women, so.
That's okay.
Wait a second. What does that mean that women can't worship Zanzan, or are they just always?
Let me look in my book.
Man, this guy knows a lot about Zanzan for a guy who doesn't worship Zanzan. Hey, if you see anyone who's worshiping Zanzan, let us know, because we're supposed to beat them up.
I will tell you if I see anyone.
Yeah, so a big sword. It's not here. Are you telling me that the guy that looked like me came over here and took it? Didn't even see where it went.
Disappeared.
Oh.
Puff.
Did anyone else see where it went? I don't really understand what you're saying.
Vanished. He didn't go, and he just ceased to exist.
Okay.
Maybe if we make a really, really, really big cake, an adventurer will come along and then protect us from the disappearing man. We could do all the little elements. We could get Bert and his turnips on the cake, and we could get this prisoner guy and his broken mantles, and we can put some of these cute guards on there, and the man under the bridge. He can go under the first layer of cake.
What you're saying is we need a really good, enticing reward.
Yes.
That sounds fantastic, but I just kind of want to leave the town. I think
Leave the
recent
town?
events have kind of spoken for themselves.
Listen, there are monsters out there.
They eat vegetables, don't they?
Well, aren't you a little worried that the vanishing person is just gonna get you next?
No, because he said he wanted my turnips, as he rightfully should. He just didn't have money, so he'll come find me. I will find him, and +1 = he has bought my turnips.
Oh wait, I just remembered. Don't some of the adventurers talk about respawning places? Maybe the mayor will respawn somewhere.
That sounds dirty. I don't think you should be going there.
It's like a place where people just kind of like poof there. Like
as she makes a
Those
poofing
woods.
gesture, the door to the town hall opens up and the mayor walks out.
see?
Perfect.
I told you he went somewhere.
We have
The mayor's body, by the way, still on the ground, still naked, but is still slowly fading away as this like doppelganger exits, now fully clothed with the sword and everything.
You were stabbed in the back.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, how did you survive?
You were stabbed in the back. Your body's still kind of
Hello there.
disappearing. Whoa. Oh.
Welcome to the town of Frischberg.
Oh no.
This is my wonderful town. I'm sure you'll get to know all the inhabitants. Why,
No,
I think they all need help. Why don't you head over to Bert to get stocked up on vegetables?
But what about the dark wizard you were talking about?
I
What do
do
you
remember that
think?
there was a flower girl who needs some help out on the outskirts of town.
She's right there. You're talking about her as if she's not there.
Oh, I thought there was another flower girl.
Look at his eyes
Who do you think
fully
that man is?
unfocused.
And he points at Sagi.
He turns over to you as you speak and does not even look at Sagi and just says, "Ah, hello there. Welcome to Frischberg.
Hello.
Hello there.
Thank you.
Welcome to Frischberg."
I don't
He's
think
not himself.
anybody's ever welcomed me before.
I think his
Uh,
brain's been poisoned. This is not normal. He turns to the guards. He's like, he doesn't do this normally, right? Like I don't speak to him that often.
the guards just like look at each other and they're just like, I mean that we've heard him say that a lot over time, but not
Ooh,
since
say it too.
usually adventurers.
Hold on. Gather around, children. I think I've got to the bottom of this.
It's important to note that Poppy's changing positions so the mayor will greet her like a bunch of times because she likes the attention.
He keeps on greeting you every time that you address him. He greets you again.
Hello.
Hello there, and welcome to the town of. Hello there, and welcome to the town of. Hello there, and welcome to the town. Hello there.
Bert is going to grab her by the shoulders and give her a carrot. He's like, stop talking.
Like and with every hello there, the guards are getting more and more freaked out.
Now, I think this is what is called autopilot. I think a lot of us have been like this for a long time. I have distinct memories of giving people the same quests over and over and over and over again. Like he's doing right now. He's I think somehow we've broken the curse, but if we die like the mayor just did, we'll be back under this evil curse.
Vegetable sales will go back to zero. I'll have to start over.
Yes, Are you okay, Bert?
I've spent the sacrifices I've made for this vegetable cart. I can't go back to where I was. Hey, what do we have to do to stop this? What do we have to do to prevent?
Well,
Autopilot.
guards, do you have any idea where this evil wizard might be?
Well, I mean, there is the cart man. I don't know his name. He's past our patrol route, but just outside of town. If you go out into the woods a little ways, there's a guy with a cart who we always direct people to if they need to go to a different place.
I see.
Don't cough on my rutabagas.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they were bugs.
Well, sometimes a priest of Zanzan has to do what a priest of Zanzan has to do. So I will go relocate to another town and find more adventurers who can defeat this evil wizard.
No, that's
All
gonna
right.
take too long.
And if you find any
I
priests
was
of
there
Zan,
with you.
if you find
I
any
was
priests of
there with you.
Zanzan, let us know.
I will.
Who knows how long that could be? Everyone's disappeared. I'm taking care of this now.
You're gonna defeat the wizard?
You
You're
you
gonna
are
be our
but a
champion?
humble merchant.
I mean, I was a whole lot less before I became a merchant. Just get
Is the
stronger or
sword
something.
still? Is there still a sword on the ground?
No,
Oh wait, I guess
the dude took it and
the
then
adventurer
disappeared.
took it.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I have an idea. And she like whips out her water mister and sprays a carrot, encouraging it to grow large like a sword.
You try to make a carrot sword? Absolutely, I'll allow that. Go ahead and roll for it. This is a cunning ploy.
I got a 6.
Yeah. You now have a temporary carrot sword.
Here you go.
Temporary? What's the
Bert.
point?
Because it's a carrot sword.
Okay, he's way back into it. Like he was not paying attention to this. Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever. Carrot sword.
You can be our champion, Bert.
Make one of those out of a daikon.
Out of a what?
Pulls out a long radish.
I mean, I guess I could try. She flings it around and does it again on this thing.
The first carrot kind of withers away, and then now you have a daikon sword.
So fun. Okay, you're gonna have to come with me because I'm very invested in this icon sword. And if this breaks, I want another one.
I mean, there isn't
I'll
any.
let you ride in my cart.
Okay.
And he's not gonna say that in front of the guards. Never mind.
The guards at this point are trying to corral the mayor back into town hall as he just keeps going,
Okay.
"Hello there, and welcome to Frischberg."
Okay. Bert's gonna point at Theus and be like, "Do your purse do anything?"
Me?
No, I'm talking to the man in the manacles. Yes.
Hey.
Of course, my prayers do something. They reach Zanzan, and Zanzan giveth anything I request. Usually, I can perform miracles.
I'll also let you ride in my cart.
Will Zanzan let me? You will.
You need permission to ride in carts?
Do you? It would be against the teachings of Zanzan to disrespect someone's cart.
It was an offer. It's not.
Well, it would be against the
What are
teachings
you
of
allowed
Zanzan
to do?
That would take a long time to explain. The teachings of Zanzan are very extensive.
As he said, you can see he's carrying a book that is like about that wide, and
Does it have the teachings of Zanzan written on the cover?
it has the Zanzan Book of Prophecies written on the cover.
I thought you were gonna be like Zanzan and his teachings.
Zanzan, an annotated guide.
Zanzan and Friends.
Zanzan and you.
That one's a picture book.
Yeah.
Zanzan babies.
So you've got Zanzan.
Ask your doctor if Zanzan is right for you.
And Bert's gonna kind of pause and look at Soggy and be like, "You do anything?"
I'm well lubricated.
You do not get to ride in the cart.
Yeah. We're on, so the town hall's like on the top of a hill, right? Can we
Yeah,
see
so-
the cart we need to go to? Like from the top of
Strangely,
the hill?
as you like look out into the distance, it seems like things get like almost like they're simpler in shape. Like the trees up close, very like high detail, but like farther out, it seems like they just kind of like
That's a
balls
lot
on
of
sticks,
polygon.
and then like it just kind of fades into this like fog, which is weird because it's a very clear day, but it's like this white fog in the distance.
I call those ones my triangle friends.
Okay, well,
But we can't see it. Do we know the direction we're supposed to go? Or
Yeah, there's exactly one road leading out of town.
okay.
okay,
Well,
I'm just gonna slide down the hill on my body
oh,
all
okay.
the way to the front gate.
Yeah, as you gather up speed and like a penguin, you are now by the front
As you
gate
should.
of the town.
As you should.
Later,
Yeah,
losers.
yeah. I'm just gonna giddy up Peaches and and plod on.
Yeah, giddy up.
No. He's not sitting in the cart. The other two are very clearly sitting on the back of the cart. He's just walking beside.
Oh yeah, but Peaches is not fast, right? It's a giddy up and just a like slow.
Walk on, Peaches.
It kind of like moves his ears a bit. Yeah, so you guys leave town, and as you leave, you now for some reason just know that you're in a place called the Brightwoods. Like it's almost as like it's just like seared across your brain that like Brightwoods that you've just entered.
A lot more in my head than there used to be.
I don't think I like this typography in my brain.
And in the distance, you do see a cart. However, along the path there, you do see that there are some wolves that seem to be meandering about, kind of aimlessly.
Where's Soggy? Where is he in relation to the cart?
Well, I slid down the hill and probably waited for you at the gate and walked with you.
Okay, but like now that we're in the Brightwoods, what's his situation?
I was walking next to you guys.
Go
Smelling bad.
chase them off. I think you're slippery enough to just out their mouths.
Hey, I appreciate it, but I'm also probably the least prepared out of any of us. Don't you have like a
True.
radish sword?
Is Soggy
What's
just
a
wearing a
diaper?
loincloth, or is he what is he in?
Yeah, he's got like shorts. Just like
I figure any man that can stand being dragged behind a moving cart can survive a wolf attack.
I
I've only known people to die from
give me
moving
your radish sword and I'll go do it.
I will not. This is my radish sword.
Okay, well we could just we have like a what is this, a pony, a donkey? We'll feed that. We'll go.
Peaches is worth more than you ever will be.
Yeah.
Peaches stamps their hoof twice, and
That's right, Peaches. That's her hindquarters. Girl, go cough on them, see if they get sick.
Oh, you're talking to me. I was just gonna ask why we stopped, but I can see now that those guys look awful friendly. I think I know what to do. Trust me, it's worked before, and I'm gonna go walk up to the wolves and go, please don't hurt me, please.
All right, go ahead and roll. So you are using your ability Grovel,
I am.
which allows you to talk it over with things that you normally can't talk it over with. In this case, you cannot succeed, but you can get a complication, meaning that it's a kind of a partial success. So go ahead and roll that.
Would that just be one die?
Yes, unless you have something else aside from Grovel.
I don't really think any of my other things will help in this situation. I think I'm just groveling. That's a 2 again.
Yeah. So as you approach these wolves and start, please don't hurt me. The wolves and just like twice the number of wolves like come out of the woods and are now like have their hackles raised and are starting to like paw towards your group. You've got about like 8 wolves on you now.
Oh no, I'm gonna
Be good at
faint.
hucking turnips.
You say you're gonna start hucking turnips?
No, I'm trying to do that too. Are you good at hucking turnips?
Oh,
Or potatoes, I got a lot of those too.
can't hurt to try.
Don't hit me. And Bert's gonna go try and fight him, and he'll probably die. Cool. I'm just gonna take on the closest one and just no finesse, just hack and slash.
That bonk it with your turnip sword. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get violent.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to support.
If you're trying to help you before you roll, Bert, we'll have Soggy roll a cunning ploy.
Please do.
Okay, so I just want to use my sock to use as a makeshift sling for potatoes.
Okay.
You have a sock?
I do.
But you're not wearing the sock.
No.
Okay. Just wanted to get square.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Sick.
Yeah, so you roll a 6, and now you. I will say there's now a scene trait called covering fire. So the way scene traits work, your sword is one of them. This now covering fire is another. You can use them instead of your normal traits, or in addition to your normal traits, to do rolls. So right now, between the sword and the covering fire, that's 2. If you have a trait yourself that you want to use, you can add that as well and get up to a 3. And 3 is the highest you can get.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm intimidating, then scene fire, or scene, so, yeah, it'd just be 3 then. Cool. Am I punished if I roll a 1?
It is a critical failure if you roll a 1 and then also fail.
I got 2 6s as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's
So
just a
1
success.
6.
You just take the highest, I
Okay.
think, right?
Yeah, you take the highest, but if you did not succeed, that anything that was a 1 is a fail, makes it a critical failure. All right, yeah. So using violence against the wolves, you can choose to not take harm. Sorry, you can choose 2. You can not take harm, deal harm to them, get them out of the way, or take something from them. You get 2.
Not take harm, deal harm, get them out of the way, take something from them.
Correct.
How many does this affect? Is this just the one wolf?
This is a group.
Not take harm and get them out of the way.
All right. So with using your radish sword, your daikon sword, you hit one of them in the face. What do you do to be intimidating to a wolf?
I try to feed it vegetables. It's a carnivore.
As you swing at it, you kind of bonk it on the head, and it growls and it bites. And here's a mouthful of daikon.
That's a bad time too.
It sits down, contemplates, thinks about its life. Slowly, his mouth opens, and the like tip of your daikon sword like falls on the ground. It just like walks away, and the other ones like look the other wolves which appear to be slightly smaller. Perhaps the one that you would hit was maybe in your head like an elite. As they all like look at each other and back away because they don't know what you just did to that wolf, but they don't want any part of it.
Okay, we can go now. Bert just like, walk on, Peaches.
Bravo. Do you need any
Doggy.
wounds healed?
Just holds up the daikon sword. It's like, can you put it back?
No, I don't heal vegetables. I'm sorry.
Ah, what just happened?
You were useless, that's what happened. Soggy, you can stop throwing my produce now.
Woo! Woo! Gotta get my practice in.
As
more
the
wolves.
wolves are retreating, like they're getting pelted by potatoes, and they are now fleeing in full force as they can't eat those either, and they don't want to fight you guys.
Right? Get. I think I'm gonna throw a couple more just for effect. Make sure they don't come
You
back.
hear jangling as he like whirls the sock over his head, and uses the chuck potatoes.
Do you have gold pieces?
Can we see the card at this point?
Yeah. So at this point, you do have a clear shot to the cart.
Okay, cool. I amble on over. Is anyone at the cart?
Yeah. So as you approach, out from seemingly nowhere, like as soon as you get within a certain range of the cart, a human appears just kind of standing outside the cart. He's like petting the horse.
How good is this cart?
Learning what I learned from the mayor, I'm gonna go up to him and go, "Hello!"
He like jumps back a little bit. Hello,
Hello!
adventurers. Hi.
Moment.
Hello.
Yeah, I guess that's us now.
I've been upgraded. Vegetable.
That's Bert. He
Hello.
wants to sell
Usually
you some
I'm
vegetables.
but a humble priest.
Wood.
I broke out of prison.
Oh, well, I mean, strangely, I feel like a lot of my customers break out of prison.
Yeah.
Are you a fake ID person?
No, I'm I just work this network of carts with me and all my brothers. We're all named Sam.
That's a great name.
May not get confused.
Well, we don't really spend a lot of time together. And so, since we're all kind of scattered across the world, I think our parents just decided to call us Sam.
Worse things. What do you do here at the cart?
Well, I can take you wherever you want to go. I do charge, and
Will you take produce as payment?
I can make a cake.
He like sits back and considers. I've never had anyone offer me that before. I normally ask for gold, but
Let me
can't
tell you,
remember the last time I
he
ate.
reaches into his cart, pulls out 3 shining carrots. This is worth more than you will make in the next week.
Yeah, I mean, it has been longer than I can remember since I ate, so I guess that makes sense. He takes the carrots. All right, where do you want to go?
The evil wizard Is wizard, right? We go into the wizard?
Yeah, I
What's
think
that?
it started with an A, but I'm not
Okay.
Oh,
sure.
yeah. So you want to go to the Spire of Betrayal in the Foul Marshes.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
That marshes sound like my kind of place.
I do, yeah. Maybe you can settle there.
yeah. Well, my brother Sam is over in the Foul Marshes, just outside, nearby the Spire of Betrayal. There's a small town out there. Um, you've been there before, right?
I've never left that town.
Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to take you there then.
Oh, you forgot to take your cake. And it's like the exact same cake I had just talked about in the big
You
meeting
threw
with
it.
like ta-da.
I mean,
It is chocolate. Beep, 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 beep.
go ahead and talk it over.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
If one of you wants to do a cunning ploy to assist in this, you may.
I would love to do a cunning ploy.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm reviewing my stat chart to see if I have literally anything. I'm gonna use my intimidating talent. Does that give me 2 dice?
So you're using intimidating and that's it? So it is just
Yeah.
1 dice then.
I thought it was a bonus on top of a basic thing. Okay.
No, the base is
But
1
what-
dice, but you can't succeed. If you have something associated with it, it's 1 dice and you can succeed, and then beyond that it's a bonus.
All right, I got a 4.
Okay. Yeah. So this gives Jamie 1 more dice to your roll, up to a maximum of 3.
Okay, so since I was already gonna roll 1 without successes, would this give me just 1 die with a
success. With
Okay.
a possibility of success.
Woo! Yeah, baby! Ah! Oh no, that one rolled away. 4?
He looks at all of you and well, I'm not really supposed to do that. And honestly, I don't think unless one of you's been there, I can't really do much about it. It's
Put
just
my
the
hand on
rules.
his shoulder. I gesture at Peaches and say, "This donkey has been more places than you and I can ever dream. Lead the way.
Go ahead and sneak
She'll
around.
know what to do."
Can you roll sneak around for me?
Oh, roll sneak around. Are you saying like I've seen her around? I'm like, yes, you have. Okay, yeah, I just have the 1 then. Ooh. Do I get to use intimidating and my cart as a thing? As a scene trait?
Sure.
Yeah. I got a 4. Like my highest was a 4.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take you most of the way there. And you have to find the rest of the way yourself. I don't think anyone. 'Cause if I drop you off at my brother, he's gonna say, "Oh, so they've been here before," and I can't lie to him.
Then just don't say anything.
I think halfway sounds great. Here's your cake.
You are not good at bartering, little girl.
All right. Well, he walks around to the back of the cart and there's like a little like gate thing, a little hatch. He opens it up and says, "All right, hop on in."
I hitch my cart to his.
Whee!
As the gate opens up and you move to hitch the cart, you see like a vortex open in the back of the cart, and on the other side you can see that there is a like a marshland.
I put my hand through, holding the rope, tying the cart to it. Does the rope go through?
The rope goes through, and then it's sucked in, and the rest of the cart just catches you on your back as both you and the cart are just pulled through.
All right, cool.
Does he ragdoll?
Absolutely. Ragdoll, spin out. And, like, your elbows are bending in ways that they really shouldn't, but you're not hurt.
Yeah.
Burst hands up. No one saw that. Here we go.
I step through the portal, and I'm like, well, that felt like teleporting, but I feel like I also feel like we went on a very long cart. It's very odd.
I'm gonna just look at Soggy, and then look at the portal, and look at Soggy again. Give him like the old, and then I'm just gonna go through the portal.
See what you like? I'm gonna step right through.
It's this old guy climbs on the
Hey,
cart.
checking me out.
As Soggy goes through, you can see the cart owner Sam is like cleaning up the cart before. After everywhere you step. As you appear on the other side, the portal closes. And you now all know that you are in the Foul Marshes. You also get the impression that this area is a lot more dangerous than where you left. You can hear the howls of wargs, which are like wolves and look very, very similar to wolves, but they're a darker color and are much tougher.
Yeah. Their eyes red?
Their eyes glow red.
There you go. There you go.
Absolutely.
Alright, cool. Well, other than for Bert just keeps walking on. Let's go, Peaches.
Do we know where to go?
We're on a road or a path, right?
Oh,
You're currently on a path. As you look around, you can see off in the distance, almost as if it was painted on a flat board, there is a large spire with a tower coming out of it that is like spewing green flame out the top.
Why are we doing this again? Like, my motivation is
set my profit margin.
okay.
I don't know why you're here.
That's a spooky tower, and
that's on you.
I just got out of prison, and I've never been outside before, and I think we're going somewhere where we're gonna die.
I just want to get better from my sickness and stay healthy and be healthy. And this seems like it will not help me stay healthy or become more healthy. Soggy's kind of got a good point.
Okay.
No.
That's frankly your business.
Listen, everyone, I know this seems dire, but I know if we believe in Zanzan, we can do this. In fact, I believe that this is a lot like something in my book of prophecies.
I'm gonna lean over to Sam and be like, you know that guy believes in Zanzan?
I mean, I liked it better when you said Sansan could heal me from my black lung, so maybe we should try to find those root things that you wanted.
Those are for my nightly ritual that I haven't done for some reason, but I need them.
Oh, I thought if we got them, then maybe Zanzan would make me feel better.
Well, hold on. I'm going to try to make I'm going to heal. I'm going to try to heal her by controlling the elements. I want to.
Be gone, coal
Uh,
dust.
I want to. Uh, oh, it's freaking
Are you
black
using-
lung, right? It's
are you
not
using-
germs.
Yeah, black lung. For those who know, happens to coal miners.
Yeah. My
Uh,
daddy was a
I-
coal miner.
so you were
in this
obviously
fantasy
infected.
world.
It was passed down to
Obviously.
you.
He took me there on a field trip once. Just once.
Bring your daughter to work day.
Here's
You
what
bring
I'll
a
do.
bunch of coal dust.
Mandated father-daughter time.
Here, snort this. It's dangerous to
Baby.
go alone. Snort this.
Oh my gosh, what if he was using one of those nose sucker things, but it was accidentally
just
already
going
full of coal?
The other way.
He was just pumping me.
You're supposed to take the coal out of your lungs.
Okay, I'm going to pray to Zan Zan, and I'm going to say oh great Zan Zan,
Uh-huh.
help me heal this girl. How may I? Which element must I use? I'm feeling like wind. The essence of wind will go into her lungs and expel the blackness from her insides.
Also maybe earth because coal is earth, and maybe if you could just like pull that out, that'd be cool too.
Yes. I want to control the element of earth and perform a great miracle, oh great Zanzan. Please.
Are you using your dabbler ability, or are you attempting a cunning ploy?
Yeah, I want to do a.
You just trick her into thinking she doesn't have a cough.
Does Dabbler, is Dabbler like, oh, I fail a roll, then I use Zeal? Or is it like, I just use Zeal and
You use Zeal and you automatically succeed at something.
Heck yeah, I want to use Zeal.
Yeah, so essentially the way Dabbler works is normally when you spend Zeal, it's just a success, but with Dabbler, whenever you spend Zeal, it's it's magical first off, but it's also more importantly, it's basically a critical success.
Okay. How much Zeal does each character start with? Remind me.
Each character
5.
starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. 5 Zeal. All right, I'll use one of my Zeal to perform a miracle.
Yeah. So
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm getting rid of your like one character trait.
I have other traits.
I'm kidding. That was an
Helplessness
exaggeration,
was the
obviously.
key among
but
them.
yeah,
I was like,
I'm sorry, your character is so one note that there's so the force the force of wind and earth and fire and water, as suddenly you feel these 4 elements, like a stream of them comes out of the sky, goes into your mouth, down into your lungs, pulls all the coal dust out, rips them out, and in a shining light, the heat and pressure of all these elements pulling together, tink, tink, tink. There's now a diamond that is about that big, just on
you
the
see,
ground.
children, this is what happens when
I'm gonna go pick that up real fast.
No, I'm gonna collect it. Now it's my lung.
I believe since it came out of her lung, she has the rights to this diamond.
Do you want to buy some vegetables?
Yeah, it's it's not a small diamond. It's a big diamond. Like this is arguably like more matter than could have possibly been in your lungs, and you still be alive.
Got some red sweet potatoes that I haven't sold yet.
But would that count as a shiny or as like a separate object?
I will say that counts as 2 shiny.
Ooh.
Dang, nice.
Wow.
I didn't even think about that. That's awesome.
I want to catch scurvy next, so you should buy some of these.
Oh, you gave me some earlier. Remember? I had a
Wears
carrot
off.
and then a turnip.
It wears off.
Listen,
It's fine.
I think I'm okay for
Give it
now.
aside from Poppy occasionally drinking her healing elixir and you, Bert, occasionally eating a vegetable, the rest of you haven't eaten. Like, ever.
Do I feel the need to eat?
Maybe somewhere in your brain you're like, I probably should be eating, but you're not particularly hungry.
This must be an effect of the curse that we've broken free from, but it's probably a residual effect.
Can we go
Well-
to the tower now?
I gotta go for some gruel.
Yes, Bert, let's go to the tower, but
Okay.
let's be wary of wargs in this area.
Policy.
As you continue down the road, the camera kind of pans in front of the group.
Whoa, what is happening?
As up ahead, out of the sight of our characters, there is a Sam, the cart man, talking with four strangely familiar figures. All right, so you're saying you're gonna give me all that meat off of your cart if I let you use this to go somewhere you haven't been to before.
And I will give you this pumpkin pie, homemade, grandma's favorite.
As there is this,
Why is that man so clean?
I'm a prisoner of circumstance.
Listen,
I hate him. I hate him more than anything.
Want some vegetables? It's like he could buy a lot of vegetables. He's like, look at those gold cuffs on his wrists. Might even be edged with platinum.
I wish I could make pies.
As that Sam opens up the portal for the Nega party, they travel through.
I've never left my mansion before.
Why would you carry a cart full of meat? It's only gonna go bad. No, it doesn't go bad.
I mean, it
Never
could
in my
be
life
like
I've seen a bad
jerky.
vegetable.
Have you ever seen anything go bad?
I feel like you're pretty good evidence that yes, things can.
I was born this way. Thank you.
You're
I
born
started
bad.
bad.
I didn't want to bring it up, but you're born bad. Came out broken.
As you guys pass, you see just Sam gives you like the weirdest like
Hi, Sam.
Told you we've
Bye,
been here
Sam.
before.
Oh, you must have met my brother, Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
Well, if you ever need to get anywhere that you've been to before, I'm your man. Sam the cart man.
How do you feel about vegetables, Sam?
I mean, I got a bunch of meat now.
You could have a pot roast.
You don't want to have scurvy, do you, Sam? You don't want your teeth to fall out, do you, Sam?
I suppose not. Sorry, is there somewhere I can take you?
How close are we to the tower? Yes.
You're within walking distance of the tower.
Okay, cool. Does Sam have a map on him by chance?
Yeah, you can see that there's like a map kind of like pinned to the side of his cart.
Is there anything of interest marked on that map?
A bunch of what appear to be like little pictures of Sam with his cart all across the land.
Naturally.
And then like one arrow that just says like "You are here." And it's pointing to like the very edge of the map, and you see like the map has like there you can see that there's like you can see your hometown. You can see an area that looks like it's made out of like pink candy floss. You can see an area that just for some reason is full of sand and pyramids. But way down to the opposite end of the map from where you started is this area that's just like all black and boggy, and like a couple like here be monsters, but the monster is spelled like just wrong with 2 E's and 5 R's. Oh, I love it.
I look at the group and say, "Isn't Munster a cheese?"
I wouldn't know anything about that.
What's cheese?
As and you can see that there is a representation of the spire of betrayal, but there isn't a closer Sam than the one you're at right now.
Oh,
Where
guess
did
we're off
those
to
other
die.
guys go? Just out of curiosity.
Well, they were headed over to the Tomb of the Ancient, and he like points at the map.
They
Not
say
sure why.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I just realized I think I'm having an identity crisis.
Just now?
Yeah. I mean,
It
now
wasn't
that
when
my
you laid
lungs
down
are
on the
clear,
ground and wanted someone to roll you a pill.
that was pretty true. I was sick, man. Bert.
I was just checking.
Uh,
What's wrong?
I don't even know what I want anymore. Like what's the point? If we like just get it all fixed, then like aren't we just gonna be going back to like what we were doing beforehand, and I don't know, not optimizing your sales, Bert? Or would Soggy just go back to prison and this
Well,
priest guy go to be under the bridge?
frank-
Is that what we want?
frankly, vegetable vending is great and all, but I feel like I've kind of moved up the ladder here. I've got a daikon sword. I just swindled a man out of his normal perfunctory business. I feel like I've already kind of leveled up, as one might say. So, not really an issue for me. Just
So-
become the next thing.
Like, are you saying our new goal should just be to level up?
I mean, if you want, I don't really care what you do. I just know that I don't want to go back to where I was. And if I do this, there won't be anyone strong enough to make me.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Like to become stronger and maybe less dependent on other people. And
I don't think you understand how capitalism works.
well,
I am dependent on anyone who wants to buy from me. Of course, I would keep the vending as a part-time gig. I love the turnips too much. I can't let them go.
yeah, that makes sense. I think I
But
have
you-
to think some more.
Does anyone else need a talking to before I?
I did like
Yep.
30 minutes ago, but I forgot, so I'm good.
All right.
As you finish talking with Poppy, there you feel like you've gotten better at talking with people. And as you get that feeling, there's a blinding flash of light. As this golden aura. As it fades, you see Bert is like slightly more muscular.
Oh, Bert.
What happened right there?
Must have been the new diet kicking in. Cut all the grains out earlier this morning.
That's what all vegetables can do for you.
All vegetables all the time.
Do you feel maybe a little stronger?
I feel like I've talked more today than I have probably ever. I'm a pretty terse guy normally.
Can I try to figure out what happened? To try and figure out what our
Yeah,
strange world is going.
go ahead and just roll a. You look around.
Okay. Um. Can I want to be talking to myself as I'm doing this, so
Uh-huh.
I can use my rambling
Oh
skill.
yeah, absolutely.
As you should.
So I'm like, well, it seemed kind of random and odd. That's only 2. So
It must be a blessing.
yes, it's this is just how things work. I've seen miracles happen.
I mean,
It's
yeah. I mean,
clearly a good sign.
when people help you with a ritual, this sometimes happens to them.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes. It's me blessing them with XP. I don't know what XP is, but it clearly must come from Zanzan. Um,
Zanzan points.
children of Zanzan, are we do we know where we're going currently? I don't want us to
The
get lost.
Tower of Power.
Oh yes, it's all it's
Backstabbing.
very obvious. It's very ominous and
As you
obviously.
like look up at it, it's all like you can hear like a in your ears. You look away, it goes away.
Here's a question, everybody. Those people those people just went through the portal. They seem buffer than us.
No, not at all. No, totally disagree. I don't see any point of that where they were cooler than us.
Oh, not
We're bad.
well. Bert opens his mouth like maybe he's gonna say. He's like, I'm not gonna quibble with the man covered in slime.
I don't know. The other lady, she was like old, but she had pies. Are pies better than cake?
I feel like it's a pick your poison situation.
I've never had either, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, here. And I give him a smaller cake.
Thank you. And he just puts it in his loincloth.
Porter, what is up with your characters putting food in their clothing?
This one's more sanitary because it just like disappears into nothing.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mhm.
Is it disgusting, dirty slime man stuffing cake down
The
his
fact that he
pants?
touched it at all, it's probably gross already.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
I only ask because I feel pretty confident in myself. I got this mostly whole daikon sword. I have a naked man, a girl that was only just dying but coughed up a diamond instead, and I don't know, a priest doing his best, I guess. And
Well, I have this water mister. And I'm good with I'm good with you can say I have like a green thumb.
I would call it pink, but okay. Uh, I just have to wonder if maybe we can get better before we go into this town. I know we mentioned it. Mentioned maybe we could die, but like maybe we could not die in our approach.
You're saying we should
Understand what
be
I'm
more
saying?
prepared.
There it is. Yeah.
I've had more
Well-
things than I've ever had in my life. This is as prepared as I've ever been. I
I
think I'm
mean,
ready.
usually when I see adventurers come back to me, they are in better looking armor.
Definitely.
And I assume they got that armor from doing quests, so maybe we go into a dungeon or something to get better armor.
Hmm.
I guess.
I
Yeah.
think
Thought there'd be
that's a
armor
great
vendors
idea.
before.
I think that by doing that, we'll get stronger. And I like that idea.
Okay. As usual, Sagi, I don't really care what you do, but I won't stop you from coming.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sam,
Yes.
do you know where there's like a training facility or like a dungeon or like a quest?
Well, the closest source of quest would be Deathburg, and he points up, and he's going to say it looks very similar to yours, but darker, up the hill. But the world of Vort Welt is full of adventure anywhere you turn.
Poppy's just gonna start turning around in circles.
We can just go to Deathburg.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Is there any sort of like scaling on the map?
As you look at the map and you feel like there's like a lot of skulls on most places.
Is there a place with like one skull instead of 8?
Yeah, so as you look around, you're like, maybe there are some places that have like one skull. One thing that you're noticing is that there is a in Deathburg, you do see that like while everything around it is like 8 skulls, that place is only like 1 skull as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, great. I just didn't want to like run straight into a place that was called Death and then die, and you say it's called Death, so you die. Cool. Bert's gonna shrug and be like, "Get on the cart if you want," and just walk on, Peaches.
Walk on, Peaches.
Yeah, so you head up into Deathburg. As you enter in, it is exactly the layout of your hometown, except for there's now a bunch of zombies like milling about.
Is there a cart where I used to stand?
Looking around, you do see. You go to where you would be. And you do see that there is a version of you standing there, eyes glazed over. Get your meat here. You want meat?
What's the quality of the meat? Is it rotten?
There's varying degrees of quality.
Okay. Is there monster meat?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Does this guy like how does he feel about vegetables?
Looking at him, his eyes seem glazed over. Do you try and hand him a vegetable?
How many zombies are around me?
They're slowly moving towards you, kind of constantly, but not. You probably have like a minute before any of them are close enough to really do much.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I hold up a thing of lettuce.
He reaches out and just touches it, and the lettuce disappears. And then now there's like a couple copper in your hand.
Okay. I give him all the lettuce. I do not like lettuce. The guy mainlining 20 heads of lettuce really traumatized me. And, like they are stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, as you just poof, one gold coin. Think.
Good dealing with you.
I don't want to interrupt because I feel like you're having a meaningful moment with your likeness,
No,
but
I'm done.
we seem to be surrounded.
Does it look like I can strafe my way out?
It would be
How
hard.
big is their hit? Wouldn't hurt. Great, yeah, I
As
wasn't
I
gonna
said,
say.
you could try. You could certainly try.
Okay.
What kind of foliage are we looking at? Is it just like mossy? Is it just
So
no
it
plants?
is a like cobblestone city street. On the other side of the street is a kind of barren dirt hill that you think there might be like some like it looks like someone's like building a graveyard there. And as you're looking at it, you see after a couple seconds like, and a old woman is now standing there with a shovel, and she's digging graves. And she's saying, "Oh man, I'm so glad my lungs are healthy." But and the other side is you're in like the car is back, the meat car is backed up against an alleyway that's up to like a house. It's not your house. It's not like in back in Frischberg. This was not like Bert's house. It's just a random empty house.
Excuse me, ma'am. What do you guys do about the local wildlife?
You want to help me dig graves? I'll give you a pie.
Stop. Oh yes, I do want to do that.
As you're talking with this lost person, respawned evil version of yourself, the zombies are closing in on you. Danielle, you said Bert was going to try and just like sneak by.
Yeah.
All right, go
See
ahead
if they go straight. If he goes diagonal, they'll leave him alone.
Go ahead and don't get caught.
Does my intimidation do anything here?
Are you trying to get them? No, that would be trying to get them to chase you. Yeah, zombies not gonna
This
be...
is a back off, or you'll get thwopped by my mighty daikon.
I'm gonna say no. The zombies aren't particularly intimidated. Don't have the higher brain function to.
Here's what I'll do. I'll take out my Ukrainian Book of Prophecies. And I will read out some holy text that will scare away these foul undead creatures, because it's just my holiness just naturally expels the mixing spirit of me.
All right, go ahead and this will be a get violent roll. You're not actually getting violent, but yeah, this is a get violent roll because you're trying to get them out of your way.
The highest is a 3.
Is there any ones in there?
There are no ones.
Okay,
Just a 2.
that is just a failure. So as you open up your book and start preaching the holy word, you can see like this divine light starts to come down upon you, and the zombies all like as one, their heads turn as they sense the presence of divine magic, and they begin to just rush towards you. As you're like, what? One of them just jumps up and bites you on the arm that's holding the book. You go ahead and take 1 harm. And then, so the way harm works in for the dungeon, whenever you take harm, you roll 1d6, and if you don't roll above the number of harm that you've taken, you die.
Mm-hmm.
So if you roll 1 right now, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm zombified, I assume.
We'll see.
So, let's see. That's a 5.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still up.
So you're able to get your arm out of the mouth of the zombie as it's trying to.
Okay, can I don't know.
Can I try to disinfect the wound with my water mister? Just
Can you disinfect a wound with a water mister?
I mean,
You know,
you can with what's in the water mister.
I will say you can certainly try.
Okay.
But for our dear viewers, water is not a disinfectant.
It's
With
not.
that attitude.
Don't use it, please.
And since my motivation was to get healthy and now I am healthy, could it just be like to maintain health of myself and others?
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah.
She got swole, now she gotta stay swole.
Yeah. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. I rolled a 5 and a 1.
Well, okay, so that is fine. That is a partial success.
Okay.
So I'll say you cure him of you can see like it was kind of like starting to turn green. You haven't managed to like heal him at all, but you've stopped him from getting worse over time.
Okay, cool.
Bert's just gonna walk away
this isn't
now
working.
because he's trying.
I don't feel like I'm stronger at all. I feel like I'm weaker.
But
So yeah, Bert, either roll don't get caught or avoid danger and tell me what you want to do.
What's the difference? Don't get caught. To see someone without them noticing. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, just don't get caught.
All right.
I got a 4.
Yeah, so you try and just like walk away. The zombies aren't smart enough to try and trap you in, but they are smart enough to try and hit you on your way out.
Okay.
So as you are like trying to like run power, I don't know how fast you're going. As you're going past, the zombies start trying to take bites out of you. You do take 1 harm for doing this.
Okay. Hold on. I have a move for this.
Yeah, tough.
Survive your roll equal level of your harm. Okay, cool.
So
I can't die, basically.
You can't die at this point.
Out of 2.
All right. Yeah. So you see Bert now running the other way from the zombies.
I'll let you go.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I'm a zombie and walk away.
Does it seem like the zombies are paying attention to the old woman in any way?
No, they seem perfectly okay with that.
Is there a wall around her house, or is it just?
No, and same with the meat merchant. He's just standing there, and the zombies don't seem to be bothering him.
That's rude.
Okay.
Is
So-
there wait. Can I shoot. Is there a church nearby that I can find?
Go ahead and look around.
Okay. Can spreading the teachings of Zanzan be motivation
Absolutely.
for this? Cool.
I'll also say your book can. No, your book can't help you here.
Yeah. All right.
can't
Your
read and
book
look
can't
around.
help you here.
That is a 4.
Okay. Yeah. So as you look around, you do. You this isn't so much a thing that you see, but as a thing that you figure. Everything in this town has been kind of the opposite. And you do know that there's a church in your town. It's not to Zanzan, because Zanzan has been outlawed, but this is like. This is not the same place as your town, exactly.
So I will go to where I know the church in my old town is.
Absolutely. So to go charging off towards the church, I want you to go ahead and avoid danger. To
I'm
to
gonna
make it there
die.
safely.
Okay. Let's see. I'll use it. Yeah, I'll use my smoke bomb to
All right, this adds one
if-
die to your
if-
roll.
Oh, okay. So I roll 2 dice or just 1? Because I
sorry,
don't have.
So that it would just be one die. Sorry, it adds one to the
Okay.
roll. So from 0 to 1.
All right. If a zombie gets near, I'll just
Smoke bomb.
5.
Okay. All right. I will say you can definitely make it to the church with a smoke bomb, but that will mean ditching the rest of the group. You can't take them with you.
Yeah. I guess I'll do that.
Deuces. Total
So at this
Batman.
point, it's
See ya.
just me in the center of a circle of encroaching zombies.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
One
I
of
have
them
an
is soggy, but
Yeah, Soggy is.
Oh,
is
yeah.
currently,
Wait, Soggy got.
So wait,
Oh,
wait, Soggy.
I was
Oh,
like-
okay, okay.
Soggy is
was
currently
pretending.
pretending to be a zombie.
Yeah, that's
Did
right.
I
I was
have
like,
you roll that
wait.
already?
nope, not at all.
Like,
Go ahead
It's just-
and don't get caught as you
Okay.
pretend to be a zombie. You are dirty enough.
Oh, that is a 1.
That's a 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
boy,
nice, Soggy.
guys, we
Is
get
this
our
the
first
first
critical
time-
failure.
I think
Yay.
ever.
This
Because we
might be
didn't
the first.
get.
I don't think we got.
Yeah,
any
we
the
didn't
previous
get
time.
any critical failures in episode.
Happy to join the campaign, guys.
It's good. Critical failures are good. Okay. So, you get to with your critical failure for pretending to be a zombie. You get to give me a one-word prompt to fuel how this fails.
Rotting.
Rotting.
Yeah.
Okay. As as you begin to start mimicking the zombies and like this This feels really right to you. Like you are killing it as a zombie. Like there's,
Good.
you already smelled like one. You're as dirty as one. Really, all you need is like the necrotized flesh, and you're like there. Actually, as you look around, a lot of these people look like almost exactly like you. It's a little crazy. As the zombies start trying to eat your companions, you're like, I know what will convince them that I'm a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the meat seller's cart. You find some rotting meat,
Really convincing.
and you down it.
Okay.
You have take a harm, and as you sit there retching on the pavement, the zombies definitely know you are not one of them.
Rude.
Okay, since I'm the last one left in the circle.
Real quick, did you roll to see if you died?
Oh, right.
Good point. It's a 3. I did not die.
Cool. So from this experience, you do get a lesson learned. You get a point of experience and a lesson learned.
Nice.
So what lesson have you learned from this?
I've learned to never eat anything.
Never eat anything. So you can go ahead and write that down on your character sheet under experience. Never eat anything. And you can use that as a trait. As like a talent, tool, or motivation. And if you use it on a trait and you don't roll a 6, you lose it. But otherwise, it's there kind of forever.
Okay.
Cool.
So, here's my plan. I have instant plant potion.
You do.
I'm gonna uncork that baby, pour it around in a circle around me, and grow up vines to kind of like lift up all of the zombies and maybe kebab them. I'll like mist the water. I'll mist the plants so they grow even bigger. And yes, maintain my health trait.
All right. Yeah, that's 3 dice. Go ahead.
Woo!
Pull up.
They're all ones.
Are you kidding me?
I rolled a 5. That was my highest.
Okay.
So much less fun.
I was about to be real excited. So you can choose to do one of the following: not take harm, which puts you where you were at the beginning of this. You can deal harm to them. You can get them out of your way, so you can just like maybe clear a path to an exit, or you can take something from them.
If I give them harm, do I think that will take them out?
Maybe not all of them, but enough to maybe get away.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna deal harm.
Okay.
I'm gonna kebab them.
So yeah, these vines grow and just kind of skewer a couple of the zombies, and there's a blinding flash, followed by a blinding flash, followed by a blinding, just so many as you look down and you're now like ripped. You are still like a little flower girl, but like you're just very muscular now.
Did you guys see that? They're all running away. I'm gonna run in the direction of the old lady with the pie because I'm still very interested in that. I'm just gonna assume that those particular zombies maybe are the ones that died, and I can get through.
Yeah, absolutely. So you run up to the old lady.
Boo, boo, boo. How muscular am I? Am I like, oh my gosh, or is it just like a J
But let's say that you were a
That's
1
alright.
before, and now out of a total of 100, you're now like a 70.
Whoa!
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so I'll dump my way over, and I will say, "Did you say something about pie?"
Oh, yes. Pie. I make pies. If
I
you
make
help me,
cakes.
if you help me dig these graves, I'll give you a pie.
Okay.
As you look around, you see there's like a bunch of like oddly colored dirt in like rectangular patterns on the ground.
Sweet. I'm gonna use my water mister to dampen it some, and then do I get a shovel or do I have to use something?
As soon as you put the water mister on it, like the entire like it's just now a hole there, and there's like a pile of dirt next to it.
And then I just do it to all of them.
Well, thank you for helping me get those get those graves dug. Here's your pie. She hands you a
What
pie.
kind of pie is?
Uh,
What kind of pie?
as you look down at it, you just it's pie.
It's pie flavored pie. Does this have healing properties at all?
You figure it probably does. Most food that you've encountered has had healing properties.
Okay.
As there's another poof, 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 poof. Not quite as many this time.
Oh, more zombies?
No, sorry, more.
No, you get black
sparkles.
because you dug holes
Oh,
so good.
yes! Woohoo! I'm loving this life. I'm like, yeah! I start like
That's how
doing
you get
push-ups.
swole.
Yes! I'm gonna write down that I have a pie. So what else is happening now?
Well,
Bert would have been going towards the old woman because she was the only point of interest. So he's just seen this and he's like, "Oh, could you imagine that?"
Yeah, Bert, you see that? How what does Bert do? You do see.
Imagine that.
You do see. I guess. Well, Soggy is currently like surrounded by zombies on the ground, vomiting.
Oh,
And
Okay.
Tithus, Tithus, we'll say at this point you've made it to the church.
Okay. I will walk in. Is anyone inside?
Inside you see a man who looks a lot like the mayor, except he is instead of having dark hair, he's blonde. And is wearing like like some very nice Zanzanian robes.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I will go up to my fellow Zanzanite, and I will say, "Praise be to Zanzan."
He comes back. Zanzan's blessing be upon you. How may the 4 elements serve you today?
Well, I completed that quest you gave me, and I'm looking to get my reward for that.
Thank you for allowing my religion back into the empire.
Yes.
For this for this, I will give you 500,000 experience, as well as this, and it's he hands you a book that's the Zanzan Book of Prophecies, Part 2.
Is
The
this
world doesn't end there.
is this what in game terms is this a level 1, level 2, or level 3 item?
In game terms, it's more just flavor that now you have the sequel.
Okay.
Level 0.
Level 1.
It's a level 1 item.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Alrighty.
Yeah, you can use I will say you can use it as part of your either volume 1 or volume 2 as part of your traits.
Okay.
But
And
not-
do I feel buffer now?
Oh yeah, no. There is the blinding light as you are suddenly just like, you know what? You actually don't feel too much stronger, but you do feel a lot smarter.
Just my head is like that would be terrifying.
Megamind.
All right. Yeah. Okay. And as I will leave and I'll be like, well, it is not against the teachings of Zanzan to lie, so
Of all the commandments, that's not one of them. I know
it's
them all.
actually encouraged. It's actually encouraged. It's like
amazing.
it's just a little prank, you know.
Classic Zanzan.
Are there
As long as you
I
don't
want
touch a
to
woman.
search for you know what? I want to find if this is a church, I want to find if there's any loose bricks that I can just take and use as a weapon.
Yeah, you take a look around. Are you are you just like looking at the outside of the building, or are you like looking into rooms and trying to find a weapon?
Yeah, I'm searching all around.
All right, yeah, go ahead, and we'll make this just a avoid danger roll. That's the general roll in this to just do things.
Okay.
Um,
I will yeah, I don't have a trait to help me with this. So dang, that's a 6. But
Hey!
I believe since I didn't use a trait, it's just a mixed failure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mixed success, that is.
Mixed success, yeah.
You know what? Because I like this, you don't find any loose bricks. However, as you're looking around, you do find the high priest's quarters, and inside there is this like large, like holy looking mace that's just kind of like hovering above the ground that you could take, but I want you to justify to me how this works. Like you can take it, but you have to justify how that works with your religion.
Well, you know, it's in the teachings of Zanzan. A mace symbolizes the sun, obviously, and the sun belongs to no one. The sun belongs to everyone. So of course the holy weapon of mace, which I can just take.
Because it doesn't belong to anyone.
Aren't they called morning stars?
Yeah, they're
Absolutely.
exactly.
It is a full on morning star. Instead of like straight spikes are kind of wavy, and it is this very orange metal. As you pick it up, you can feel yourself growing even smarter and wiser.
I'm taking this, and I just I get it goes in my pocket.
As you put it into your pocket, like it just like appears on your back.
Oh, I don't even have a holster. It's just kind of sticks there. All right. I'll head back to the others.
Soggy, what have you been doing?
Okay, so I want to use Slippery to get out of here.
Absolutely, that is a good use of slippery.
Okay, so do I just roll one die, or can I use?
I mean, if you can tell me how any of your traits apply.
Okay, I want to use my sock of pennies to gain momentum. I'll swing it over my head, then go
You're gonna pull
like a
forward.
bowling.
All right, if that's your strategy, also say covered with grime helps.
Yeah. Okay.
As we've established, you can slide along your grime.
That's so good. Does he leave like a snail trail?
Yes,
Everywhere
although
again.
it's crazy because he's leaving this like thick trail that he's slid on, but he gets dirtier. Like he's dirtier when he ends.
Gross.
Okay, I rolled 2 ones, and I'm not even joking.
Oh no.
Bert's just watching this, just like
I'm just dying in the corner. Wow.
Okay, go ahead and give me another prompt for how this fails.
Okay, yeah.
It can be anything, by the way.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah. I was just gonna say explosion. How about
Yeah, so as you're getting ready to hurl, like you try and use this to pull you forward, which by the way, again, would only work in a video game. As you're swinging over your head, a zombie comes up and he pulls out a like a vase, like a metal vase. So there's like a little fuse coming down on it. As you're like swinging, the sock hits it, and there's an explode. Boom! Go ahead and take 2 harm.
Woo.
Go ahead and roll to see if you survive this.
4. Yes.
So you survive.
Really?
Barely survive. As you are thrown bodily and are just ragdolled. And you're now like lying in the middle of town square. Everything hurts. You got burns all over your body.
Are there any bright flashes from me killing a whole lot of zombies?
You know what?
You can say no.
I'm gonna say no. It was a critical failure.
we were all so terrible. Like
it was no. that
Don't fail
zombie,
up,
if it
it's cool.
survived, would have maybe got some levels, but
The zombie.
that zombie got a lot of kills. And you notice like your sock penny, it's a lot lighter. There's a hole in it now. The sock pennies are kind of leaking out.
No. No.
This is what happens when you critically fail twice in a row. But you do learn a lesson.
I don't. This is speaking of another lesson to learn, huh?
Yep. So what lesson did you learn?
My gosh. Shouldn't be swinging things around in hazardous places.
Okay.
Watch where you swing, mister.
Watch where you swing.
Watch where you swing. That's a good lesson.
Yeah.
And at this time, Typhus, you do appear. You do run back into the square, now equipped with a weapon.
All right. I got stronger.
Smarter.
I have a pie.
She says shredded.
Excellent. I
almost
believe we're
died.
all ready to face the wizard. Where is Soggy?
Or just kind of point.
You smell burning trash at your feet.
Oh.
I'm here.
Hold on.
I
I'll
think I
walk
caught
up
the
to
black
him.
lung.
Oh no.
Nope, that's just my lung coming out.
I want to perform. I'll use Zeal to perform another miracle on him. Just like may Zanzen bless you with health and strength, so you may recover from this injury. And that'll bring me down to 3 Zeal.
Okay. Yeah, so normally you cannot recover from harm, but this is magic. So normally the way you recover from harm is by finishing whatever adventure, taking downtime. So I will say you go ahead and you heal 1 harm off of him.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
As the again the 4 elements come down, but instead of going into his lungs, like a torrent of water like washes the outside of his body. The earth makes a cast around some of the broken and braces around some of the broken and battered places. Fire cauterizes some wounds that are kind of bleeding. Very painful. And air is brought back into your lungs because you definitely had the wind knocked out of you. As he comes down, this like sparkly clean guy, as soon like he's like levitating in the air. As soon as he touches the ground, he's grimy again.
Oh, thank goodness! I felt naked up there. Thanks.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. I think I'm better now. Let's just go beat this guy up.
I feel fairly confident that these two can take anything that might try to kill me. I think you're kind of a danger to yourself there, Sagi.
As
That's all right. He's our criminal.
Mascot.
Yes.
As all 4 of you exit Deathburg, heading towards the Spire of Betrayal, that is where we're going to wrap up today's session.
Aww.
Yes, sadly,
What?
that is the end of our stream. But we will be back in 2 weeks for another episode. And in the meantime, you can check us out on whatever your preferred podcatcher is. A bit of funny. We do podcasting, and we're about to start recording our new season. I don't know what our timeline is, looks like releases, but we're about to start recording, so that's pretty cool.
Woo!
Woo!
True.
Keep an eye out.
Hooray.
We got a new cast member this season.
Ooh.
Look for more news on that
That's great.
on our Facebook or our Instagram, or I don't know what all social medias we're on. We're on a lot of social media.
We have Facebook and Instagram and a Twitch, and you can get notifications if you subscribe to us, so that might be helpful. And yeah, that's pretty much it, because that's a lot. That's a lot of things.
It's
So
All right.
that is where we're at. Boop boo doo doo.
All right. Well, have a good night, everyone. Bye.
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 Bye.